Forget boring showroom bikes. These machines aren't just custom, they're absolute insanity on two wheels. Welcome to Thornton 100. Today we're diving into one of the craziest custom shops on the planet. We're talking about Thornton 100, the UK-based custom motorcycle builders who've been turning heads since 2016. Founded by Jody Millhouse in Milton Keynes, right in the heart of Motorsport Valley. This isn't some backyard operation. We're talking mechanical engineering precision meets motorcycle passion. Why Thornton 100 is different. So what makes Thornton 100 special? Dead simple. They don't follow rules. While other shops slap on bolt-on parts and call it custom, Thornton 100 tears everything down to the frame. We're talking complete ground-up rebuilds that push boundaries most builders won't even approach. Extreme attention to detail? That's just the starting point. Every bolt, every bracket, every single component gets scrutinized. Jody Millhouse brings mechanical engineering background to every build. This isn't some weekend warrior with a wrench. This is precision engineering disguised as art. The company started in 2016 with a shipping container, one motorcycle ramp, and a maxed-out credit card. Fast forward to today, they're building bikes that break the internet and attract celebrity clients. High-performance tuning that'll melt your face off. These aren't garage queens sitting pretty for Instagram. Thornton 100 builds are engineered to perform. We're talking supercharged engines pushing triple the factory horsepower. Bikes that look like sculptures but ride like rockets. Their engineering process uses 3D scanning to reverse engineer components. CAD software designs boundary-pushing parts. 3D printing in plastic and alloys prototypes and tests components. Then FEA stress analysis ensures components are safe for years to come. Fully bespoke customization means no two bikes are identical. Ever seen the same Thornton 100 build twice? You won't. Each machine is one of one, tailored to the owner's exact vision. Want carbon fiber everything? Done. Titanium exhaust that costs more than most people's cars? No problem. And here's the kicker. Massive viral presence that's breaking the internet. These builds don't just turn heads at bike nights. They rack up millions of views, get featured by major brands, and have celebrities lining up for custom work. They don't just modify bikes, they turn them into rolling pieces of high-performance art. But here's what really sets them apart. Coming up next, we're breaking down their most insane builds. And trust me, the carbon edition we're covering, it's 63 kilos lighter than stock and nearly doubles the horsepower. Deep dive into builds. Let's start with the game changer, the EVO Bobber. This isn't just another custom build. This is Thornton 100 saying, we're done modifying other people's bikes. We're building our own. The EVO Bobber packs a 1200cc engine, cranking out 120 horsepower. But here's the insane part. It weighs just 170 kilograms wet. That's lighter than most 600cc sport bikes. Think about that power-to-weight ratio for a second. You're getting serious grunt in a package that handles like a featherweight. But here's the crazy part. It's hand-built in Milton Keynes using techniques that would make Formula One teams jealous. 3D scanning, CAD design, stress analysis, this thing's engineered like a space shuttle. First edition? Only 25 will ever exist. Think about that. You're not just buying a motorcycle, you're buying a piece of history. Each one hand-built by skilled craftsmen who've been perfecting their techniques for nearly 7 years. The EVO represents everything Thornton 100 learned from years of custom builds. It's their first ground-up motorcycle, designed from scratch using feedback from customers and addressing flaws in existing platforms. Next up, the City Bobber. 32,775 pounds gets you into this urban weapon. Built for turning heads everywhere you go, this thing's designed to dominate city streets. Under the hood, a 1200cc parallel twin that delivers torque-rich power and effortless acceleration, specifically tuned for the Bobber configuration. V4-spoked wide wheels that look like they belong on a concept bike. Custom paint that changes depending on the light. The City Bobber uses premium components throughout. We're talking hand-stitched seats for extra style and comfort. Full LED lighting systems. Every detail engineered for urban environments where you need to turn heads at every red light. But if you want something truly special, the T120. Bespoke starts at 33,000 pounds and goes wherever your imagination takes it. This is where Thornton 100's engineering background really shines. They take Triumph's 1200cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, 79 horsepower and 105 newton-meters of torque, and completely transform everything around it. That 270-degree crank angle angle gives it distinctive character, but Thornton 100 takes it way beyond what Triumph ever imagined. New suspension, custom wheels, bespoke bodywork, everything gets the treatment. The T120 platform allows for complete customization. Want a cafe racer? They'll build it. Scrambler? Easy. Something that doesn't exist yet? That's where they get excited. Each T120 build is tailored to the client's exact requirements. Whether you're using it for commuting, touring, or weekend blasts, they engineer each bike to fit your specific needs. Now here's where things get interesting. The Adventure Bobber. 36,800 pounds for a bike that laughs at terrain. This beast packs the same 1200cc parallel twin foundation, but here's where it gets wild. V4 spoked wide wheels wrapped in Michelin Anarchy Wild tires, PIA lights for visibility that'll cut through any darkness, and a bespoke bash guard that'll protect your engine from anything you can throw at it. The Adventure Bobber was designed specifically for off-road capability. Most bobbers are all show, no-go off-road. Not this one. This thing's been engineered to tackle any challenge you face. Gravel roads? No problem. Muddy trails? Bring it on. Cross-country adventures? The Adventure Bobber doesn't care what's in front of it. The PIAA lighting system ensures you can always see no matter where you are. The bash guard provides crucial engine protection during off-road adventures. Those Michelin Anarchy Wild tires? Perfect for mixed terrain riding. But here's the crown jewel. The bespoke bobber, starting from 32,775 pounds, but the sky's the limit. This is where Thornton 100 goes completely off the rails. Same 1200cc foundation, but everything else? Your call. Want a supercharged engine? They'll build it. Carbon fiber everything? No problem. Titanium components that cost more than most people's cars? They're already sourcing the materials. Remember that quad lock collaboration? 214 horsepower from a Boost Dog supercharger. That's nearly triple the stock output. Carbon moon disc wheels. Custom mounting points for cameras and phones. That build featured bespoke quad lock mounting points integrated throughout the bike. Custom paint matched to Quad Lock's signature packaging and performance that defies belief. But let's talk about their most extreme build, the Carbon Edition Bobber. This bike represents everything Thornton 100 knows about building the ultimate machine. The handlebars, fuel tank, mud guards, and wheels are all carbon fiber. Lots of titanium throughout the bike as well. Every single bolt, pivot, axle, and the exhaust are all titanium. The result? This bike is 63 kilos lighter than a standard Triumph bobber. They also tune the engine, achieving nearly double the horsepower at the wheel compared to factory specs. It's a super lightweight, very buzzy engine that delivers an incredible ride. The Carbon Edition was developed using laser scanning techniques, lots of rapid prototyping, and 3D printing. They even developed their own electronic system for the bike, a system that allows them to control various elements to make sure it looks after itself. Pretty much everything is their own design. The only things left from the original are the main A-frame and engine cases. There's not much left that you could still call a standard Triumph bobber. And here's something most people don't know. Every single build gets documented on social media. You're not just buying a bike, you're getting a behind-the-scenes look at how it's built. The process becomes part of the experience. But wait, there's more coming that'll blow your mind. Pricing and customization process. Let's talk numbers because this is where things get really interesting. Entry-level Thornton 100 builds start around 32,775 pounds. That's serious money, but here's what you're actually getting. Hand-built in the UK by skilled craftsmen, premium components throughout, engineering that rivals anything coming out of major manufacturers, and exclusivity you can't buy anywhere else. The City Bobber sits at 32,775 pounds. The T120 Bespoke starts from 33,000 pounds. The Adventure Bobber commands 36,800 pounds. But the Bespoke Bobber? Starting from 32,775 pounds. But the sky's the limit. But here's where it gets crazy. Supercharged builds. We're talking 50,000 pounds, 60,000 pounds, sometimes more. That quad lock collaboration with 214 horsepower, probably north of 80,000 pounds when you factor in all the custom work. But here's the thing, people are lining up to pay it. Why? Because the customization process is unlike anything else in the industry. You don't just pick colors from a catalog, you work directly with Jody and the team to create something that's never existed before. Want specific power figures? They'll tune the engine to hit your exact targets. Custom wheels? They'll design them from scratch. The process starts with understanding what the motorcycle will be used for. Every client wants something different, and every bike needs to be engineered for its intended purpose. They can make something super pretty that isn't very comfortable to ride, or they can make something super comfortable that may not be that pretty. They aim for the beautiful, perfect compromise between what you're using it for and what the bike looks like. The process takes months, sometimes over a year for complex builds, but that's part of the appeal. You're not buying off the shelf, you're commissioning art. Each build is documented through social media, creating an addictive, real-time bike building experience tailored to your needs. You become part of the process, watching your dream machine come to life. And here's the kicker: resale values. While most custom bikes lose money, Thornton 100 builds hold their value. Sometimes they even appreciate. That's what happens when you build something truly special. Engineering philosophy. Here's what sets Thornton 100 apart from every other custom shop. They use modern innovation techniques to create unique, high-performance machines. We're talking 3D scanning to reverse engineer components, CAD software to design boundary-pushing parts, 3D printing in plastic and alloys to prototype and test components. Then everything goes through FEA stress analysis to ensure components are safe for years to come. This isn't guesswork. This is precision engineering. Jody Millhouse's mechanical engineering background shows in every build. He started pulling apart motorcycles at around 15. His first bike was very analog, very basic, a supermoto-style bike that was playful and fun to ride. The type of motorcycle he builds has progressed as the company has grown. What started in a shipping container with one motorcycle ramp and a few tools has evolved into a world-class operation. For the first 4 years, the business model was simple. Buy a motorcycle, modify it, sell it, buy it, modify it, sell it. Eventually, the pendulum swung to commissions, people coming to them for bespoke motorcycles. That's mostly what they do now. Every bike wants something different, and every client wants something different too. Why people love Thornton 100. So why are people obsessed with Thornton 100? Social media virality that's off the charts. These builds don't just get featured. They break the internet. Millions of views, thousands of shares, comments from riders around the world begging for their own custom build. Celebrity riders who trust their reputation to Thornton 100 craftsmanship. When Ollie Ollerton from SAS Who Dares Wins wants a custom bike, where does he go? Thornton 100. That's not an accident. That's recognition of world-class engineering. Richard H., a longtime follower, puts it perfectly. I've followed the work of Jody and the team for a few years, and know that each Thornton 100 bike is a unique combination of top-quality engineering alongside craftsmanship, bespoke design, and attention to detail. The bikes are not just beautiful, they're built right too. Crazy performance that backs up the looks. These aren't trailer queens. Thornton 100 builds are meant to be ridden hard. Track days, cross-country tours, daily commuting, they're engineered to handle whatever you throw at them. The company offers a 24-month unlimited mileage warranty on all motorcycles, commencing from the date of first registration or sale. That's confidence in their engineering. And here's my take. These are more than motorcycles, they're mechanical statements. When you roll up on a Thornton 100 build, you're not just arriving, you're making an entrance. These bikes don't whisper, they shout, they don't blend in, they stand out. But here's what really gets me excited. This is just the beginning. TH Works is pushing boundaries that most manufacturers won't even consider. While everyone else plays it safe, they're rewriting the rules. The Evio Bobber is proof that small companies can out-engineer massive corporations. When you're not worried about shareholders and quarterly profits, you can focus on building something truly special. Jody's vision is clear. We are constantly reinvesting, and with every success comes fresh investment into new products and manufacturing techniques. So here's the question. If you could order a custom Thornton 100 build, which base bike would you choose? Evo Bobber for that ground-up 1200cc engineering? City Bobber for urban domination with V4 spoked wheels? Adventure Bobber for off-road capability with those Michelin Anarchy Wilds? T120, bespoke for ultimate customization? Or would you go full bespoke and create something the world's never seen? Drop it in the comments. I want to know what your dream Thornton 100 build would look like. And for more jaw-dropping motorcycle builds and reviews that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about two wheels, hit that subscribe button. Still got fuel in the tank?